Just across I-25 from downtown Denver, the usual 76,000 fans have made their way to Phillips Power Field at Mile High, the home of the Broncos. About ready to get this one started. Amy Fairbairn ready to kick it off. And off we go from Denver. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. They'll run it for the first time with Javonte Williams. And he surges forward for a gain of about 5. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5.
Let's go now. 70 Lions. Go.
They'll go again with Williams. He'll get about 3, and that's going to lead to 3rd down. Three plays in, and a test. It's 3rd and 2.
Here we go. Here we go.
He'll try to run for it with Williams. And he will have the Broncos first down by a couple of yards. We'll give him 4 yards. It was 3rd and 2 as they convert.
Nothing real fancy about this call here, Mike, right? And this 3rd and short, just get the ball to your running back, make sure he has enough space to pick up the first down, and they're able to convert.
They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40. They'll go play action with Nix. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
You can't fault the quarterback on this one, Mike. He really didn't even have much of an opportunity. By the time he hit the top of his drop and got his eyes downfield, the defense was all over him, and he really had no choice but to just get that ball out of his hand and live to play another snap.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. They'll go with Williams. And he's fighting to try to get back to the line of scrimmage, but will not do it. This is going to be a loss of a yard.
When you can get this level of run support out of your secondary, Mike, man, what an advantage for any defense. This defensive back clearly reads run, gets off his block, and he's able to take down the back for a loss of yards.
From the shotgun, here's Nix. That's complete, taken in by Franklin. And he will score. Troy Franklin. Touchdown, Broncos. It's his 2nd touchdown of the year. Exactly the way they scripted this one. A beautiful opening drive, Greg. Able to find the end zone on the game's first possession.
And, Mike, the word that comes to mind looking at that drive is execution, and that's exactly what they talked about all week long. They wanted to come out early in this game and establish an early rhythm, and that's exactly what they did with that touchdown drive.
So now after the touchdown, Luck's going to send this one away. A safe kick taken at the 5. Oh, he's got room past the 30. And he'll be forced out of bounds, but a very solid return. So they come to the line for first down and 10. And now the first carry for Joe Mixon. And not a lot there. Only up to about the 41. Second down and 8.
On the quick, right?
From the gun, here's Stroud. And a good effort there defensively. It's knocked away and incomplete.
He decides to go with the safe throw and throws it well short of the sticks. And at this level, Mike, you just can't miss layups like that.
Here we go.
On third down, they'll set up to throw. He bought as much time as he could, but he will finally be taken down. So, on fourth down, on comes Tommy Townsend to punt for Houston. Looks up and he's taken down right away. Maybe fortunate just to hold on to the ball as he was tackled immediately after hauling that one in. On the bootleg, it's Nix. The rush gets there. He goes down back inside the 5-yard line.
This offense came into this drive hoping to extend their narrow lead, Mike, but instead, after first down, they find themselves in second and forever following that big sack right out of the gate.
Work to do now as they come up on second and long. They run over center with Williams. This one's going nowhere. Going backwards. He'll be down at the 4-yard line.
Well, not a great start to this drive offensively. You take the sack on first down and you're thinking, all right, let's go to the ground game. Let's pick up some of the lost yardage. But then you take a loss again, and now it sets up third and real long, and you find yourself in a tough spot.
Third and long. Dulcich now brought in motion. Back to throw is Nix. Now look out. That ball is free in the end zone. But this is taken in by a teammate. Defenses dream about those, whether it's a pick six or a scoop and score. Even this one, Greg, 2 points. When the defense puts points on the board, they feel great about it.
Mike, talk about getting the job done on defense. Not only does it result in 2 points on the scoreboard, but now the offense is going to get the ball back, and likely with great field position.
Set to go now on first and 10. And in motion, it's Diggs. Off the play fake, here's Stroud. That's into the hands of Diggs. And the quarterback scrambling, maneuvers his way back to the line of scrimmage, but that's all he can get out of that one. He'll try again here, second and 10.
All right.
On the ground, it's Mixon. He'll manage to get 2, maybe 3 on that carry. That's Tyreek Stevenson there to make the tackle. What can they do here on third down and 7? from the shotgun, C.J. Stroud. He's got his man complete to Dell.
These are the play calls, Mike, that offensive coordinators use to just get their quarterback and their passing game into some sort of rhythm. Easy pitch and catch, get the ball out of his hand, see a completion. These typically, as the game goes on, lead to bigger and bigger gains.
And a strong first down run, a pickup of 9, setting up second and short. So after 1, it's the Broncos with the early lead. Greg and I back in Denver in just a moment. Second and a yard.
All right.
Man in motion, it's Diggs. He'll be brought down. It was a nice pickup, but a penalty flag on the play. Early indications of a hold.
All right.
Throwing from the pistol, Stroud. They try to work the screen with Mixon. He'll get about 6 before he's taken down.
This is how you really judge quarterbacks operating in the NFL. This is not 7-on-7. This is not summer camp where the quarterback can't be touched. Everybody can throw the ball from a clean pocket. Can you operate under the fire and be on time, in rhythm, and be accurate with the ball, with contact? And we saw it played out perfectly here. His ability to push the ball downfield, knowing that hit was coming, that's playing quarterback in the NFL.
First and 10 now from the 36. They'll go right back to Mixon. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line.
The goal of every offense, Mike, is to find a way to establish a balance between the run and the pass. With some success here early on the ground, will open up things as the game unfolds for the quarterback in this passing game.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. A handoff as they try to run it here. It's a gain of 13, and it's first and goal.
We've seen this trend throughout the league, Mike. Offensively, everyone wants to have depth at the running back position. Yeah, it's great to have one guy, but if you could have 2 or 3 that can all come in and contribute on the ground, that's the goal, and we're seeing it here.
Marked down at the 6. Here now, second down and goal. Again, it'll be Mixon. Not a lot of room to work there. Well played by the defense. And they set themselves up for third and goal.
Here we go. Why, Tony?
Stroud to throw. Under pressure, and now he's going to go down back at the 8-yard line. Fourth down, and on comes Jaime Fairbairn for the Houston field goal. This one is good. He knocks it through. And the Texans will cut the deficit down to 2.
Yeah, he does a nice job handling that kick there, but I think offensively, you come back to the sideline and you're thinking, we have to find a way to finish these drives. I mean, to be in first and goal and settle for 3, that can be very deflating for an offense settling for too many field goals.
And he'll be taken down right at the 29-yard line. Drive begins with a run by Williams. And he'll manage to get this ahead for a pickup of 5. Got it into the hands of Mims. First catch for him on the afternoon, and it results in a first down.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play, and it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest, and that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Working out of the gun, it's Nix. And they're going to work this down inside the 45.
Receiver just finds himself in a really nice groove, and there's these weird times in the game, Mike, where it just seems like every ball comes your way, every play they call, you're wide open, and you just find yourself in one of those grooves that athletes talk about. So they got to continue to ride the hot hand, because right now on that field, there's no mistaking who it is.
Nix now on 1st and 10. He's got his receiver. It's Cortland Sutton. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. Here's the give up the middle with Williams. He is met and dropped. Good defense. Loss of a couple on that play.
The speed and the get-off by the big interior defensive tackle, Mike. I mean, he got through there so fast, he almost took the handoff himself.
Last play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12. To throw is Nix. Here's a screen set up to Williams. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up 3rd down.
Just a little slow developing on that screenplay there. It was pretty obvious to the entire defense exactly what was going on. Nobody was thinking pass. Nobody was getting back into their drops, and just nowhere for that back to go.
Dulcich now brought in motion. Nix from the gun on 3rd down. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down. On now, it's Will Lutz to try the field goal. His kick is good. And the Broncos will tack on 3 more, extending the lead here late in the 1st half. Still a little time. Final minute of this 1st half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. This is fielded inside the 5. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. Here's Stroud. They'll look to set up the screen here.
You see so many teams wait till 3rd down to execute their screen game, but I like in this case the play caller changes things up. He uses the screen game on 1st down, which will have an effect on this pass rush going forward. How aggressive do they want to get after the quarterback? Because they got that screen play still in the back of their head.
That'll be taken in by Mixon. Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down.
Here we go.
They'll try and run for this with Mixon. Trying to find some seam out there, but he will not. They get him behind the line, and 4th down is coming up. Here's Tommy Townsend now, as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. A fair catch signaled, and they'll have it just outside their own 20. Operating from their own 23, they'll begin 1st and 10. Here's a timeout, Houston. That's their 2nd. Clock will stop with 18 seconds to go in the 1st half. Nix, now to throw it here on 1st down. And he's going to get this to the 37-yard line. Now a timeout, Denver. That's their 2nd. As that'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in this 1st half.
You know, Mike, I like everything about this play except the very end. You've already picked up good yardage. You've already picked up the 1st down. Now get down on the ground and protect yourself. There's no reason to take those shots.
And this time the rush gets home. And down he goes. Now here's a timeout. They're going to take it with 8 seconds remaining until the break.
The offense goes from feeling really good about the previous play with a real nice pickup to then on the ensuing play ending up going the complete opposite direction. Really nice job here by the defense, immediately getting back on track. What do the coaches say? Just play the next play, and that's exactly what they did.
So we come to halftime here in Denver, and the Broncos are out in front as we send you to our studios in Orlando. Here's Jonathan Coachman. He's got the EA Sports halftime report. Coach, thanks. This one's still anyone's game. We'll see if we can come out with the hot hand in this 2nd half. About to get started. 1st half played out a bit as we expected. We'll see if there's a surprise coming up. Both teams set to go, and the 2nd half is underway. And this will work out quite well. He'll get it all the way out to the 30-yard line. Here's 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Schultz is the motion man. On play action. Stroud. The pressure gets there, and down he goes back inside the 20-yard line.
As this offense continues to try to find its way out of this hole, things are going to just continue to get more difficult if they can't protect the passer. The longer you trail, the more the defense knows you need to throw the ball, and they're going to have to protect their quarterback a lot better than they did there.
Third and long.
All right.
Throwing is Stroud. He's got his tight end. It's Schultz. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
I know, I'm biased. But listen, you can't convince me, Mike, that there's a better option on the field, especially when you got a guy like this, that on third down or critical moments, that's where the ball needs to go. The size, the speed, the matchup problems that he creates. If I was in a critical situation, there is no doubt where I'm going with the ball.
A good spot here, 2nd and a yard.
Here we go.
Here's the Florida Gator, Dameon Pierce. And he'll have enough to move the chains. He'll take this forward for about 3 yards. Now, following the run, one of the offensive linemen leading the way is a bit shaken up. From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
All right.
On the handoff, running left, it's Mixon. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line.
This is one of those cases where having high-end speed in the backfield can be such a game changer. The offensive linemen don't need to hold their blocks quite as long. You give this guy a little bit of a crease, and man, he is gone.
And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down. They'll come up now for 2nd down and 4. Here's a give up the middle to Mixon. And he'll get back maybe to the line of scrimmage, but probably going to be a loss of a yard here.
Anytime the running back is forced to chop his feet in the background and never get to top speed, you know that play's not going anywhere. That's exactly what the defense was able to force here by getting penetration. Great job there, stopping this play before he had a chance to even get started.
Here now, 3rd and 5.
Look to high, look to high. Like you Texas.
Here's Stroud. That's going to be intercepted. Picked off by Brandon Jones. And he is going to score. A pick 6 for the touchdown. What a time for a pick 6 for the defense. As the other team is trying to get themselves right back in this one, the defense extends the margin with the pick 6.
Yeah, just a critical moment. You find yourself on defense, Mike, trying to hang on to this lead. And not only do you do that, you pick 6 them, and you're able to extend that lead.
So now after the touchdown, Luck's going to send this one away. This taken at the 5. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. 1st and 10.
All right.
To throw is Stroud. That's out to the flat, and it's complete. That was not what they were hoping for. He's going to go out of bounds behind the line. A loss on that one.
What they teach these backs is when you catch a check down, immediately try to get vertical. Try to put a hole in the defense coming to rally tackle. So give credit to the defense here. They strung this out and made him go sideways, and they forced him to go so far sideways, he went out of bounds.
A gain there of 23 yards. It's good for a Texans 1st down.
Here we go. Hey.
Out of the gun, here's a give to Mixon. And that's the way you want to run it on first down. A gain of 7. Second down and 3. He'll turn and hand this one off. And he will work this down inside the 40. That's going to be good enough to move the chains. First down.
I think this second down call, Mike, they were hoping that at worst they had themselves set up for a third down and short. But there's no need for third down. He was able to get enough on second, and they get a fresh set of downs.
And the rush too strong. They're in there in a flash for the sack.
This is what you don't want to see out of your quarterback. As that pocket starts to collapse, the good ones, they can keep their eyes downfield and feel the rush. They don't need to see the rush. Here, his eyes go down. He starts moving around the pocket. Nowhere to go with the ball.
The ball's out. And it's recovered by one of his teammates.
Sometimes these games in the NFL, Mike, they get decided by simply how the ball bounces. I mean, how often do we see a quarterback in the pocket get strip sack, and that ball ends up going the other direction? Fortunately for them, they can regroup, get back in the huddle, and live another day. Ball falls into the hands of his own guy, and they'll see if they can dodge this bullet.
From the gun here on third down, it's Stroud. And the defense unrelenting, a third consecutive sack.
So after surrendering their 6th sack of the game, I looked down on the sideline, Mike, and found their offensive line coach. He grabbed his headset, removed it, and he slammed it on the ground. And truthfully, I don't blame him. His unit has been getting worked up front all day in pass protection.
So we are through 3. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL on EA Sports. They'll start this on the ground. It's Williams. And he'll work forward for about 3. It's second down. It's another run here for Williams. And he'll pick his way forward. A gain of about 5. And that's going to set up third down. On the ground, this is Williams. And he's going to have a Broncos first down. He'll take it up to about the 33-yard line. They'll run it with Williams. And he tries to get back to the line of scrimmage, but will not happen here. I think he's going to lose a yard.
At this stage in the fourth quarter, great job by the defense, understanding exactly what the offense is trying to do. They're trying to bleed the clock, shorten the game. They completely sold out to stop the run, able to take them down for a loss.
On the bootleg, he'll look to throw. A very quick throw there, but not on the same page with his target. That's incomplete. Troy Franklin, the intended target. And third down coming up.
Timing and trust, critical elements of this quick passing game. If your target and the quarterback are not on the same page, it winds up being an incompletion and a wasted down.
They come to the line needing 11 here on third down. From the shotgun, here's Nix. That's complete. Taken in by Franklin. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a first down.
That might end up being the backbreaker right now. This defense desperately needed to get off the field and give their offense a chance to cut into this 2-score lead. But instead, they now got to defend a fresh set of downs. And as you look up at this clock, they might be running out of time.
He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up second down.
Up until that incompletion, they've done a really nice job on this drive, Mike, picking up fresh sets of downs. And typically, throwing the ball on first down is a great way to do it. But now they find themselves in 2nd and 10. Do you keep it in the air and try to get the first down here? Or is the idea to just make third down manageable and take your chances picking up a key third down?
Converted twice on third down already on this drive. Now can they do it for a third time? Here's Nix to throw. Nowhere to go. He is taken down.
All these stops are great. You're trying to cut back into this deficit, find your way back into this game. But the defense can make as many stops as they want, Mike. This game's going to come down to what does their offense do when they take the field.
The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. From the gun, here's Stroud. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down. Here's 2nd and 6. Back to throw, Stroud. He will let this go. Deep downfield for Dell. And the Broncos are going to take possession here at their own 33.
So this is where an offensive play caller needs to come to the rescue of his quarterback, because this defense, they're onto you. They've got 2 picks. They're starting to pick up on your tendencies. They're shifting guys over to counter them. Now you've got to add some wrinkles. Now you've got to throw them a curveball and try to shift back some of that advantage to your side of the ball.
On the carry, it's Williams. And he'll plow forward for a gain of 4 yards. So, 2 minutes to play here in the second half. We'll come back and finish this one off after this. Here's a 2nd and 6.
Set. Roll. Set, go.
They'll drop to throw. He's got a man downfield. It's Mims. They get 21 on that one. First down, Broncos.
And that first down should all but do it, Mike. With only 1 remaining timeout, the defense just can't stop the clock enough. Got to imagine it's victory formation, and we're a couple kneels away from this game being over.
On first down, it is Williams. And he'll get 2 on this one before being taken down. Second down and 8. They send Sutton in motion. And this one is intercepted. Derek Stingley comes up with it. And the Texans have excellent field position as they take over right at midfield.
It's not often, Mike, that everything breaks right for this type of return off of an interception. But boy, is it beautiful when it does. I mean, look at the defenders just flip around and become blockers, trying to spring their guy to the house. Great athleticism, some great moves on his part. I mean, he's going to have some of his offensive teammates looking over their shoulder for their position.
First down throw there is incomplete.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball. A great pass rush is like a closer in baseball. When you bring them into the game, it's all but over. And it's exactly the case here. It doesn't result necessarily in a sack, but it was the hit that altered the throw just enough to end that play before it started.
What about this crowd getting even louder before 3rd and 10? Here's Mixon. Gotta have it, 4th and 4. From the shotgun, C.J. Stroud. That's taken in. And he's going to have a Texans first down. Well-designed play to pick up 16 and move the chains. Stroud going to set up to throw. That is hauled in at the 5. And he's going to be taken down.
They call this the alley, so it's the area between the hash marks and the numbers, and depending on what defense they're in, there is a lot of space to be had down those seams. So if this defense doesn't make a couple of adjustments, I wouldn't expect this offense to target any other place on this field.
Now, 1st and goal. He's got it at the 3. And this is going to be a touchdown. Hold everything. They are not done yet.
And with that late score, it's going to give them a little bit of late life here, Mike. But remember, the next series of events is very unlikely. They need to get the onside kick and then likely a Hail Mary situation. So while they definitely have a little bit of a chance, I think it's pretty slim.
That score, too little, too late. They need a recovery and a miracle here. Down to the final few seconds of this one as the kick is away.
With the rule changes on kickoff, Mike, it's just so hard to really expect to recover an onside kick nowadays. There's a lot of people pushing for kind of a radical change to this. Hey, can we make it 4th and 15? Offense gets the go. If they convert it, they keep the ball. I'm not sure that ever happens. But we can see here, an onside kick, not much of a chance.
So this will wind up a win for the Broncos. They're able to build on the solid performance of a week ago, and they make it 2 in a row with the victory here in this one. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olson and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL. The Broncos are winners. As we say, so long from Denver.